And I didn't record any of that. Come on. Ever since I had the D5 2.0, I've wanted to ride this bike. This is the D5 2.0 20-inch model, and it packs a punch. It has everything the D5 2.0 had in a smaller, compact frame setup, and we're gonna put it through all the tests. We're gonna do the hill climbs. We're gonna do whatever off-road we can find. We're just gonna go have fun on this bike. I'm gonna show you how it works. It has a voltage meter on it, 54.2 volts it's showing right now, and we're in Columbus, Ohio. So this is really gonna be fun. Let's get out on the trail. Okay, right away, I can tell you, as soon as I hit the throttle, this thing just wants to go. It has a very, very fast pickup. And man, this is a beautiful park we're riding in. Which way are we going, left? Let's go. This way? Oh yeah, I'm digging this. Now I forgot my helmet this time, and we've had a lot of rain in Columbus, Ohio, so there's a whole bunch of mud right here, I think. So we're gonna go through here real slow, because I don't want this shit all over me. Then we're gonna take off. Look at all the willows are shedding all over the place. Need some sunglasses on so I can keep this out of my head. All right, so let's check this out. We're gonna do, this is set up as a class 2 e-bike, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a speed run right here. First, I'm gonna turn around in the grass right here, this wet, slickery grass. Let's see how we do here. Yeah, check that out. Suspension is awesome on this bike. It has that massive rear super suspension that the D5 26-inch bike has, but on this 20-inch. All right, let's get going. We're gonna count it off. Now, set up as a class 1 e-bike. Let's see how fast we get to 20 miles an hour, which is the top speed it's set at right now. And we are at 20 miles an hour right now before the end of the course. Now, I'm gonna see about unlocking this as we get going, but that was pretty cool. Pretty fast. This bike has super fast pickup. The handling, look how I laid down around the turn onto this bridge. That is freaking awesome. Love it. Oh, wow, look at this. Look at the view. This is what I'm talking about. This is hella cool. All right, check it out. Right off the bat, 5 miles an hour, bam. As soon as I hit the button, right down the hill, whoop, whoop, take off. See how fast we can get on a coasting speed test right here. 20 miles an hour real quick. Everything about this bike is pretty freaking smooth so far, and I've only been on for 5 freaking minutes. We're gonna take it on a little off-road, and we're gonna see exactly how the suspension does. And off-road here means probably some grass, some really bumpy grass, but we're gonna ride it through there. But I am hitting quite a bit of divots and cracks in the road and some like potholing, and everything seems to be fine. It seems to be running just fine. I don't wanna say I'm blown away by this bike, because I'm not, because it's a Himiway, and Himiway makes a really good e-bike. So I knew that off the get-go. I knew when I talked to them about reviewing this bike that it was gonna be an amazing bike, because the D5 2.0 26-inch bike was just, it's the way it was built was like, it was like second to none. And this one here, it's the same thing, just a 20-inch form factor. It's pretty freaking awesome, it really is. The way it handles in the turns, the smoothness of the ride, the suspension picks up every single abnormality in the road. I'm telling you right now, nothing hurts. It's like perfect. How you doing? It's a fun bike to ride. Yeah, I'm liking it. A lot of people out on the trail today. Woot woot. And I forgot my helmet in Vegas, so kiddos, always remember to wear your helmet. I always wear my helmet, but I forgot it. Well, it's not that I forgot, I couldn't fit it in the suitcase. We really wanted to ride this bike here, so this is where it is. Because the scenery here in this state is just mind-blowing how beautiful it is here. I need to see what's up over here. I'm learning. See, this is where you learn. This is how you learn right here. Oh, hell yeah. Where the hell are we? Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Whew. This is it. Ah, this is super cool. I'm gonna fly up over here real quick. That's awesome. All right, we are jumping up into turbo mode, and we're gonna ride through this really super wet, bumpy, holy grass all through here because it's off-road if I ever seen it. Here we go. Let's see how fast we can go for one, and how great the suspension takes up every single rut and bump that I can ride through here. Oh yeah. Every single thing I've hit so far, it's riding it just fine. Yep. I don't feel anything. I don't feel a single thing. The suspension works so good in here that I don't feel a single thing. The back shock, the front shocks, everything is working perfect. Left thumb throttle on BMX style handlebars. 3.5-inch full color display with high brightness, Bluetooth, and adjustable angle. 100 millimeters of travel on the rear suspension. Dual Tektro hydraulic disc brakes, front and rear. Full front suspension forks with preload adjustments and lockout capability. Himiway branded Kenda 20 by 4-inch fat tires with a pretty awesome street tread. Standard Shimano 8-speed shifter, Shimano derailleur and derailleur guard, 60-degree adjustable rising stem, 90 millimeters of travel on the front suspension forks, a nice bright headlight, rear tail light, brake light, and turn signals. Rear rack with 120-pound weight capacity, a 750-watt rear hub motor that peaks at 1,300 watts. And finally, the 48-volt, 15-amp-hour battery that is certified by UL 2271. And then, of course, we got our little bell. I'll get you and your little dog, too. I think Himiway has one of the best control panels, and I love the thumb throttle, though I wish it was on the right-hand side. But I love the look of the new control panel with the pedal assist modes up here. You got your turn signals here and there. When you do hit a turn signal, it does give you display on here, but it won't, I don't believe it shuts off on its own. So all you gotta do is hit, like I'm turning left, push it again, and it goes away. Right, there's right, push it again, and it goes away. Pedal assist modes, power, M for when you go into your settings, left-handed thumb throttle. And then if we scroll through, we have off, Eco Plus, Eco, Tour, Sport, and Turbo, the D5 family. This suspension here is some of the best suspension I've felt on any bike. It does have the coilover shock down there, but the way this whole rear end's like a swing arm on this knuckle, I don't even know what it's called. It is the most comfortable suspension I've ridden on any e-bike is right here. And I said the same thing about the D5 26-inch. This bike is really kind of cool about how the pedal assist works on it. I'm gonna start right now on off, and we're gonna pedal and see how hard it is to pedal this bike with no power whatsoever at all. Oh, and it's already not starting off good. But if I jump up into Eco Plus, I get a nice boost to 5 miles an hour. We'll jump into Eco, boost it up to 9. Tour. Tour is gonna get me 14 miles an hour. Sport. Sport's gonna get me 16, and hopefully I get there before the turn. I'm in turbo. Turbo's got me 18 miles an hour pedaling. Easy pedaling. Wow, what a good bike. Now we're just gonna move it on through the park, try to find us a nice big hill to climb. Whew. Yeah, man, I'm playing with a remote control car. Right on, man, I love it. That's cool. All right, the rattling you might hear in the video is my camera gear. I'll try to tighten it down a little bit on the next portion of our ride. Right now we're gonna kick it across this really cool bridge. How you doing, my friend? Yeah, this is cool. Fun bike to ride. We put it through some motions today. I haven't burned any battery bars up. Right now, while I'm on the throttle, I'm showing 50 volts. We're going 20 miles an hour. I might consider unlocking this. Right now, I just kind of want to kick through this park and find some more tests to put the bike through. Maybe a hill to climb. And go from there. This is like the perfect area to test these e-bikes. Okay, I think I have this kind of figured out. This bike has a cadence and a torque sensor on it. Right now it's set for torque sensor. And I don't know, the 22 Newton meters of torque is what I'm putting on the, yeah, see? Now if I let off, 0. Now if I push down on the pedal, you can see the torque move right there. That's cool, that shows you how many Newton meters you're putting on it. Me resting my foot right here is 17 Newton meters of torque. Now we can switch this to cadence and see how that works. All right, I'm gonna show you guys how to switch from cadence or from torque to cadence. So we're gonna go up to, I'm in turbo, let's go to tour, and I'm in gear number 6 on the Shimano shifter. And while I'm riding in torque sensor, I'm gonna switch to cadence while I'm pedaling. So we're gonna start pedaling. And we're, like I said, we're in tour. We pull this up a little bit. And right now, I'm gonna switch to cadence. There it went. Now I'm in cadence. I held down the M button while I was pedaling, and so now all I gotta do is spin the pedals to get speed or to get power rather than putting a lot of torque into it. Now I got a big puddle here, so we're just gonna kind of roll through here easily. We're not gonna go fast because I don't want water all over me and the bike and everything else. There we go. Yeah, as soon as I started pedaling, the cadence took off. That's the difference between cadence. As soon as you start pressing on the cadence, now the responsiveness of this cadence sensor is kind of crazy because as soon as I touched the pedal, it gave me power. So if I want to go back to torque while I'm riding, all I do is reach over here and hold the M down, and now we're on torque. Cadence is done. Yep. Let's see here. Let's see which one I'm on. And watch this. Brakes, don't fail me now. Yeah, we're back on torque. So that's how you switch from torque to cadence. Now we're just gonna get on with riding the damn bike. So AJ took off on the Himiway. I wanted to give him a chance to ride it, see how he liked it. He's booking it. Just the hill. All right, so we got a long gradual hill right here. I don't know the grade of it. I just know that it's a long hill, and we're gonna go ahead and do a hill climb on this and see how fast the D5 2.0 20-inch bike can get me up it. Right now we're still at 52.4 volts on the battery. The battery says full still. I might ride this bike home and AJ can follow me in the truck. But let's see. So I'm a heavy rider, obviously. We talk about it every video. And so far, we're starting out pretty good, 16 miles an hour. Now this bike's way faster than AJ's. It just kind of blows them away when I get going. That's just one of the things. This bike has the fastest pickup of most of the e-bikes that I review. It really does. It just wants to take off when you hit the throttle. It actually kind of gives you a little one of these. Not enough to make you like let go of the handlebars, like, oh my God, what's going on? Just not enough for that, but it just has it. It just has a little bit of oomph. Yeah, this is a gradual incline. It's kind of like the e-bike killer hill in Vegas, and this bike's just going right up it like it's nothing. Perfect, easy. Right up the hill. We have little whoop-de-doos here and there. Oh. And we've had a lot of rain in Columbus, in Ohio, the past couple weeks. So I'm seeing patches of mud everywhere. And I haven't had any issues of slip out in any of these turns, going through any of these puddles of water. This bike isn't struggling on this hill at all. We are gaining elevation, like quickly gaining elevation through here. And this bike isn't struggling at all. Matter of fact, it's picking up speed. We're probably almost to the top of this hill. We're gonna come out into the sunlight and then probably dive. Now we're at the top. Right to the top of that hill like it was nothing. I think we're at the top. I've never ridden this trail before. AJ has. And I think I just totally smoked him. He says this is called the loop or something. Got a little divot right here. Let's see how this goes. Oh, yeah, see right here, look. I don't know if you can see this in the camera, but the suspension on this bike through all of this stuff is just, it's mind-blowing how good that single shock suspension back there works on that swing arm knuckle type of thing that they got on there. Now, I know there's a technical name for it. I don't know what it is. I know that all these bumps right here are going through here pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, that's pretty freaking cool. Like it's nothing. I'm almost jumping through here. How cool is that? Yeah, we're riding through here. This is one of the funnest bike trails I have ever ridden on, guys. This is too cool. And I just slammed down in that divot right there, in that like I don't know what it is, that crevice, that cave that's in the middle of the road. And the suspension took every bit of it. Every bit of it, and said, throw more at me. This is the funnest bike trail I have ridden, I think, in a very, very long time. There's so much to see. It's such a beautiful area. It's such a nice day for riding. I hope I'm going the right way. I have no clue what I'm doing, honestly. Long hill, check your brakes. So this is a big hill. Looks like we even have a little bridge to go over. Oh, no, we don't. Yeah, we can book it through here. Oh, squirrels. This is what e-bikes are for stuff like this. Not everybody's 20 years old and can mountain bike up the side of mountains. Some of us are older. This is crazy. This is like something out of a horror movie, this loop. It's actually pretty cool. And I'm just kicking at 17 miles an hour through. I'm not even trying to go fast because look up. Look how beautiful that is. There's so much to see. And when you get out on e-bikes, bicycles, whatever you ride, whatever your poison, you get out and see the world. Get off the couch. I'm gonna say it over and over and over and over again. Get off the couch. But we're gonna stop right here. We're gonna grab our drone. And we're gonna continue to enjoy this ride because that's what it is. It's freaking amazing. Look at this. Look at where we are. Look at what we get to see. Is this awesome or what? This bike comes to you at 20 miles an hour. I haven't changed anything out of the box. If that's something you want to do, then that's something you want to do. It's a 48 volt, 15 amp hour battery. So at best, being a heavy rider, I'm gonna get 20 miles out of this bike riding it the way that I ride it. And honestly, riding it the way that I ride it, full throttle, screwing around the grass, up and down hills, I'm gonna get 15 miles out of it, maybe more. Now this happens to have really good cells in the battery, so typically batteries with Samsung cells in them, to me, when I ride, usually get about 1.5 times the distance the other types of batteries, is how I'll call them, get. So every time I've ridden a Himiway bike, I usually gauge the amp hour at exactly how many miles I'm gonna get out of the bike being a heavy rider. Oh, there was a deer. That was cool. I saw it. There's a deer in there. There it is right there. I see him. There's a deer right there. Oh, there he goes. Maybe he'll come out. Come on, come on. Run across the road. I know, I want him to cross. I'm hoping he'll cross. There he goes, there he goes. He's running. He's gonna run across the road. He's gonna do it right here. He almost did it. Stop. He's in the trees. Go, go. You got it. You got this, man. You got this. Oh, the other bike scared it. I wonder where it is. He wants to get over or across. Where'd they go? Well, anyway. So, with the Samsung batteries on this bike, being a 15 amp hour battery, I can probably get 15, 20 miles out of it, but not like the way I said I would normally ride a bike. In any case, I'd choose this over most e-bikes any day of the week because it is super comfortable. My arse don't hurt. It seems like they heard me when I rode the 26 inch. I didn't think the seat on the 26 inch was that comfortable. I don't think this is the same seat because it doesn't hurt like the 26 inch did. The 26 inch bike, it was kind of uncomfortable. This seat is perfect. I like it a lot. It fits my buttocks. Other than that, I don't know what else to say about almost a perfect e-bike. Beautiful to ride through the countryside. Love every bit of it. So what have we done today? We've done speed test. We've done hill climb. I did off-road. We went over the specs and we went for a ride. But how does it ride? Like a dream. Put together perfectly. No shadows, no shake, rattles, or rolls. Shake, rattle, and roll. It doesn't do any of that. It just rides smooth. I was kind of cutting the turns through here like it's my own little Indy 500 racetrack earlier. No problems. It's been a good ride. It's been a great bike. It is a great bike. But we got one more test. I got 4 bars left. And we are going to do a little bit of distance and see if I can ride this bike home. Again, kids, if you're gonna be riding on major roads, please make sure you wear a helmet. I'm the dumbass that forgot mine, so I'm just gonna ride like there is no tomorrow in the middle of the road with everybody else. a 20 miles an hour in turbo. If turbo can be considered, if 20 miles an hour can be considered turbo, then that's what we're doing. We're gonna put the sunglasses on, and we're gonna ride. Ride, baby, ride. Here we go. I just love it. I'm in another state, and I have to leave tomorrow, and I wanna soak up every single inch of the beauty that is Ohio. All the green and the trees and the wildlife. So, what better way to do it than on an e-bike, baby? That's what we're doing. Only got 3.8 miles to go. It ain't that big of a deal. We'll fly right through here. The only problem is there are no bike zones. There are no bike lanes over here. That's the only thing that kind of scares me is I don't see any bike lanes. But I think it'll be all right. I think if we get, as long as we have some courteous drivers and no meth heads, I think we'll be all right. It is kind of weird riding in a foreign city, even though it's not that foreign to me because we've been here so much. It's still kind of foreign because I don't know my way around. Columbus Corporation Limit, that's what that sign said. We're just gonna keep on riding, baby. We'll just jump right up on the sidewalk. Woohoo! Yah, yah. But how long does the sidewalk last for me? This bike rides so smooth. This bike ride's awesome. There's AJ right there. All right, we'll pick this up a little ways down. I'm still hanging tough on the sidewalk. I don't know how long we're gonna be able to keep riding here though. Yeah, it seems like we're coming to an end of all goodness that is the sidewalk. So we're gonna dive down into the street here and hope to not get hit by any cars coming up behind me. You never know. This is crazy, Mark. What have you gotten yourself into? Honestly, don't know how many miles I have to go. The GPS said I had 3 miles to go, 3.8, so 4 miles. So I'm thinking if I can't make it 4 miles on 3 bars, then this bike ain't worth owning. But I don't think that's gonna be an issue. What I think is gonna be an issue is Methmeister getting behind me in his car, doing one of these things and running me down. I don't see any cars coming up behind me. I might get lucky, I don't know, but I might not. I just don't know. But these people not believing sidewalks in this town? Oh my God. What have I got myself into? And it's dark out here. Let me turn on my headlight. There, the headlight's on. So the taillights. Please see me. I don't remember the name of the road I'm supposed to turn right on either. I take my sunglasses off because now I can actually see what's going on. We're riding, we're doing it. And we're doing it at 20 miles an hour. Exactly, 20 miles an hour. I freaking love it. How can you not? I'm gonna miss this. I'm gonna miss this ride right here when I get back to Vegas. Look, and there's a rental e-bike on the side of the road right there, a Fareoh, one of those Fareoh things. So people are obviously riding on these roads. I mean, I don't know what happened to the rider. Did he just kind of give up and leave the bike there? Did the battery die right there? It's kind of weird, right? These rural areas, how they have e-bikes just out in the middle of rural areas like this. What if a train comes? AJ told me if a train comes, it can take 45 minutes to an hour. I don't want to wait 45 minutes to an hour, and there's really no other way to go around. Obviously, there's no train coming because here I am, riding over the tracks, and there's a car coming right up behind me, and I still don't see a train. Yep, suspension doing it all. Suspension taking it all in. Here we go. We're riding. Here comes a car. Thank you, please drive through. I'm glad not to be squished. Still 3 bars. I don't know how many miles we've ridden yet. I'll try to figure that out when we get home. Some of these bikes, when you turn them on and off, the trip resets, so I don't know if it reset or not. I don't know. Hopefully the odometer didn't reset because the odometer is gonna tell me the truth. I love seeing these like mills and plants like this. We don't see stuff like this in Vegas. Not at least where I live. I mean, we have chemical plants and things like that, but, oh look, there's that train. Oh no, but there's a bridge there. So I'm good with that. I was gonna say, there's that train that's gonna take an hour and I'm gonna be sitting here with the fireflies and the mosquitoes. And I don't want any of that. Standing water from the rain brings those little blood-sucking bastards out. Speed limit's 45 right here. I'm definitely not doing that. We're getting it, we're getting it, we're getting there. No matter what you're doing, no matter where you're riding, it's just fun. It is. That was kind of scary. That was really scary, the train making all that noise behind me. I thought it was coming off and gonna crash. Don't like hearing stuff like that. Don't know where I am. I know there's a turn up here somewhere I have to turn on. That sign said Mississippi smoked sausage. You want some Mississippi smoked sausage? I want some Mississippi smoked sausage. That sounds delightful. And there's a car coming up behind me. Hopefully I don't get squished. Please go around me. That was a truck. I had to get over because I didn't trust his ass. Didn't trust him as far as I could throw his ass. This is my turn, Lockbourne, but we're just gonna go through the parking lot here. Parking lot, Domino's smells good. Big ass potholes everywhere I look, but we good. 2 bars, we're down to 2 bars. I don't know how much farther I have to go, I really don't, because I don't have GPS up, because I don't have a phone mount for this bike. So I really don't know where I'm going. All I know is that we're riding. It's all right though, we'll get there when we get there. 2 bars. Come on, Mark, you got this. We got this, we got this. Blinker on, turn, making the turn. Vroom a zoom zoom. I did it. I did it. I did it. We did a long range test on this bike today. We did hill climbs. We did speed. How do I feel about this bike? I feel like this bike is freaking awesome. This is one of the coolest e-bikes I've ridden so far. As far as a 20-inch bike goes with a suspension on this thing, and just everything about it, this bike is awesome. That's like the perfect length for a ride. We've been out for hours doing this. I freaking love every bit of it. This is a great bike. 100% stand behind Himiway as a company. Every single bike I've received from them has been amazing. I haven't had an issue with any of them. They're very, very well built. They're not those budget $800 bikes. Definitely recommend Himiway to you, to anybody. And if you like this bike, I would jump into the description below my video and click on the links right there. I'm sure there's gonna be a discount code. Himiway makes an awesome bike, guys. Love it. All right, I almost forgot something. If you push the power button, 1 click like that, you get auto. So let's see what auto does for me. I think it just gives me auto speed. So how fast we go? Auto just gives you everything right now. It gives you everything up to 20 miles an hour. You don't have to shift. You don't have to go into any type of pedal assist mode or turbo or eco or any of that. You just hit the auto button, and that's just 1 click of the power button instead of always having to do the... So how does pedal assist work on auto? It's the same. Pedal assist and auto is the same. It's just gonna take you up to full speed. Yep. It's gonna take me up to full speed pedaling. 20 miles an hour. Once you get to 20, it kicks you back. Okay, our average speed today was 19 miles an hour, and that's pretty damn good because usually we're rolling about 10 or 12 when we're just kicking it. And that was a park, so we were flying through there. Our max speed was 22 miles an hour. I don't know what, when you turn it off, it resets the time, so it's been off already. I burned 336 calories. Torque, well, I'm putting 29 newton meters of torque right now. I'm trying to see how many miles we went. Trip says 3, odometer says 3. We did more than that, so I don't know how to find the exact odometer on here. I'll try to look that up, but we did more than 3 miles because the park is 4 miles from here, plus we rode the entire park. So anyway, that's the ride.